Hey guys, EffectiveKill here, just for a quick video. I was just cycling through videos watching Spoony's Nintendo pre-show and about the Wii U, which I'm not a big fan of that hardware. I kind of pissed off at Nintendo with the fact that the Wii was a good step towards full integration in gaming. Like, I want that. 15 to 20 years is my estimate of when we'll get the first prototype of that, if it stays on that path. But it looks like with Nintendo, with the Wii, was good of integrating your player in, I guess. The Kinect was a step forward, but it didn't do it correctly. Here's an example. Never, ever use a fucking gun in a Kinect game. Why? It doesn't feel real. When humans hold guns, we know we need to fucking hold them. That's why I have all those old arcade games that work with, like, the pistol, or, I don't know, I think the one that I saw, there was an assault rifle. It was a combination type thing. Like, you picked an assault rifle game. I don't remember the name of it. I don't even know if that's actually real. I'm blowing instead of my ass. I don't know. But like, one great thing is that one game for the Kinect that actually looked interesting. Like, I have the device. I barely ever use it. It's just annoying. I use it for the occasional Dance Central as a way of getting exercise. But due to the fact of my current room, I can't really do that because there's not enough space, unfortunately. Because it's a good thing to do, and due to the fact of fucking extreme sunburning my arms and my legs, yeah, that was not very bright on my part. But getting into that, like, this is a game that I saw where you were the Roman soldier with the sword and the shield. That would work perfectly. Like, a medieval game in the Kinect would work perfectly. I don't know how you do the walking stuff. That would be tough, is actually moving around, because I know they have the put one forward, oh, you're moving, and then you're running. That just doesn't feel real. Like, I don't know, maybe you could integrate some sort of device onto the feet, that if you kind of walk in place, the Kinect's looking at the upper torso, like from, let's say here and up is where the Kinect actually cares about. Below that is all just those sensors right there. Probably not the cheapest piece of device, but it would work in the thing of, it would just basically say, well, you can walk in place and it'll detect if you turn, and you can run in place. It'd also be a good way to kind of bundle it with tricking the player into exercising. Like, the one real cool thing that I saw was, I think I heard it once on a podcast from the Rooster Teeth podcast, or when it was called The Drunk Tank, from Bernie Burns. When he was, I think he said he was playing games, he'd hook it up to a treadmill. So he played Fallout, I think. Halo maybe. And basically Fallout is, you're fucking walking everywhere. So whenever his character would walk or run, he would have to walk or run. That is a great way for losing weight, and basically a healthy game. So why can't we do that as easily? Technology is probably one of the main reasons why, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys can hear this, because I'm not going to wear the shitty microphone that I have. Really shitty headsets. But, yeah. Like, the fact of a medieval game would work perfectly. Like, even if you could do something Elder Scrolls-esque, modern games wouldn't work as well, due to the fact of those weapons I just don't think would really click correctly until you get to something where you put it over your eyes, you put something on your arm with your hands, and then maybe you wear something on your legs. I don't know. But that seems like one of the best things to do, is you put something here, hooks over to your, it'd be weird. Let's say it does here, it hooks over into your ears a bit, and it kind of brings one little bit down to here so it can hear your dialogue. Like, it work great for Skyrim. Like, that's the one thing with the Kinect, I guess, is I don't know if they released that, but the Skyrim shouts. It's a good way to use it. Too bad the only ones I really remember are Fusro Da and the occasional ones. The one that made you go fast, the Whirlwinds one, and the one that made you detect enemies and mark for death. Those are the only ones I really use. It could be like, if you could yell Fire Breath, Ice Form, Whirlwind, that kind of stuff. I don't know if you can. Don't quote me on that. But that was like that. Getting back to that Roman game is something that looked really interesting, and I hope that is in-game footage, because it can work. Is in the fact of you may have to do it on rails, unfortunately, because the Kinect doesn't detect feet well. It can't detect running or walking. It's a step in the direction. It's a step. but it's not the final thing. Because then you get all the and then for the occasional thing you get the fucking people that are like, oh, it's the worst thing ever. Blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck over yourself. You know what the worst thing ever was so far out of this generation? Actually, not this generation. But the one thing that really kind of pissed me off was Sony's Move, a complete blatant copy off of. And they backpedal on it. They're like, no, this is completely original or something. I don't know. And it's a complete copy off of the Wii mode. What the fuck? I'm not the biggest. I have an Xbox, but I've actually been playing on my PC a lot more often. Like, I play a lot of Civilization 5, StarCraft, except I get my ass kicked almost at every match. So that's the unfortunate part. But I have an Xbox, but I like games from all the franchises, and I hate games from all the franchises. COD, I hate that franchise. Black Ops 2 footage, they're good in the way they pegged that, because it made me a bit interested. Then I thought back and be like, this is going to be another disappointment like Modern Warfare. It showed the campaign footage. I'm like, this is going to suck just as Modern Warfare 3 sucked. Black Ops 1 had a really great story, in my opinion. Multiplayer was shit as usual. Zombies was good. I like zombies and campaign. Zombies, it's simple, it works, and there's no bullshit. Campaign, it had a great story filled with conspiracy theories and all that stuff, and an ending that led you to maybe the main character did a certain thing that impacted U.S. history. Assassination of a certain person. So that's the one real cool thing that I guess was with that. Sony's, like, I don't know why it's going this direction because it was originally Kinect, but it's kind of wandering this kind of vlog thing. But like Sony's PS Vita, what the fuck? You get all these people, die-hard fans, and you get that for everyone, and I do not like those people. I have an Xbox. I hate die-hard Xbox fans. I hate die-hard PC, PlayStation, Nintendo, even franchises, where they're like, you say one bad thing and they immediately go fucking off on it. And it's just, what the hell? I mean, I used to do that, but then I seriously took a good look and I'm like, why the hell am I doing this? I'm just acting like one of these idiots on the internet that like say whatever they want because they know they can't get any sort of comeuppance. It's like, you're never gonna say to someone, you're a faggy little troll, you're a faggy little bitch or something in real life. You're gonna get your teeth knocked out. Or you're gonna get your ass kicked that you're gonna be in a hospital. But no, you can say it over the internet, because nobody can punish you. I want something that can make you be punished. Like, once you do that, your computer punches you in the face. But it's like the Vita. It's a disappointing piece of hardware, in my opinion. I mean, I tried to have a comment thing with someone, and he didn't seem to get it. I stated that handheld console gaming is dying off. It's a dying trend due to smartphones. Because more people, I believe, have smartphones than 3DSs, DSs, PSPs, or Vitas. I'm pretty sure more people have those. And if you're counting one person that has a Vita, and let's say a 3DS and a DS, that's only still one person with 3 pieces of hardware. And basically, that's the new handheld gaming is a smartphone. Because it's more mobile, and because more people have it, and because the games are also cheaper. Most people, like me, cannot afford a $250 piece of hardware, plus how much it costs, like, let's say $30-40 for a game. There's really no point anymore to spend that much. With a console, at least, it's a console. Mostly it's the way of, I guess you could say, with a handheld, is it's expensive, the battery life is never really good, and the games are expensive. And no matter what people think, we're still not in the best economical situation. Don't know if they use the exact words, but I'll just go that way. We're not in the best economical economy situation. I guess you could say this, but I'm not going into politics. This channel's away from that. I tried that. I didn't like it. I didn't get responses like I wanted. I didn't get intelligent responses. This is what I want for this shit. If you're gonna comment, do it intelligently. The use of derogatory terms such as faggot, fag, fuck, bitch, ass, gay. No, those make you sound like an idiot. Make you sound like you have a low vocabulary and you have no fucking intelligence. And that's one thing that pisses me the fuck off with that. Like, the one thing that actually has been interesting is I've been watching I've been following the My Little Pony fandom. I've watched some of the stuff. I admit, the show is pretty good. Mostly, I don't know why, until I found out Lauren Foster wrote it, and, I did, when Foster's Home came out, I did enjoy that show. I'm not sure, I think I may have watched a couple episodes of Powerpuff Girls. I actually went back and watched a certain scene called, I think it was, Bubbles Hardcore. That is violent shit. She kicks the ass of the monsters, rips off a horn on one, and shoves it into its throat, and it bleeds out. And I'm like, how is this a... I know that the three protagonists are girls, little girls, but this is a violent show. And, like, that one villain, him, creepy motherfucker. I just wanted to go back and watch this stuff, because I see some things, and I did, and I saw something influenced in this. I'm like, what the fuck is that thing? Is that a demon? What the hell is he, it, she? This is weird. But same basic thing. You'll get a lot of people that like, oh, you watch that shit, must be your fur. I myself don't have a good thing of furries. I kind of think they're weird, but to each its fucking own. Like, you get the stupid argument of, no, I'm not going to do that. That's politics. But that's the basic thing. If you let this thing marry, then people can marry anything. One thing I want you to challenge you: if you're a gamer and you played any of the Mass Effect games, have you ever chosen romances that weren't human? I myself chose Tali because I originally was I can't remember her name. Sorry. I played the game a while ago. I'm still waiting for the end game DLC that maybe help explain the ending. 96% of that game was great. 4% just seemed out of place. When you're on Earth, that just seemed out of place. It just didn't seem like it was thought out enough. The best way that I guess you could have improved that is if you wanted the indoctrination to be seen easily, like if that was the original plan. When the elusive man starts talking, and specifically the child, make the child's eyes glow yellow for like half second, occasionally. Even have Shepard's eyes, half second, occasionally. When the elusive man is talking, have Harbinger's voice like blip in for a second for a couple of words. That would allow people to pick up on it if that was your true thought. And I hope that's their true thought. If not, the hell. It's got to be Harbinger fucking with his mind. Flew away with yellow eyes, but I'm not going to get into that discussion. Back to the Kinect is, I want full integration. Every fucking gamer, period. You all should want full integration. Why? I don't want to use a controller forever. I know it's a tool, and humans are tool-based creatures. Go find the extra credit, extra credits. They had a really good video. I don't remember the name, but it was basically about the Kinect, and it was basically humans like using tools. Like, this is a tool. This is a phone. This is a shitty phone. Just can't afford a smartphone. And yeah, the Kinect is we can't handle anything. We can't hold anything in our hands, so it just doesn't feel right. But as I said before, medieval games would work perfectly. Like a bow, you could, for example, do this. And just have your character basically move it around so you could pinpoint shots. You can't do that easily with a gun and be like, this just doesn't feel right. Sword, perfect. Daggers, perfect. Magic. Throw lightning, throw a fireball. I don't know, summon a creature from hell. Like, do this to summon, or do that to control the mind of your person. I don't know. There's 1,000 things they could do with it, and they're not doing what they should do with it. They're focusing in central on shit. Like, this hardware has so much potential, and they're not utilizing it. Also, Microsoft, E3, stop peddling new fucking hardware that's not related to gaming. In the slightest. An occasional, oh, it worked with Xbox. That doesn't fucking work. E3, I know, is an entertainment expo, and it should focus on anything entertainment. So, but you don't see TVs and computers and all the internet entertainment-based stuff there as much. the main focus of E3, what has evolved into, is gaming. Focus on just gaming. That's something that all the conferences have to do. Focus on just gaming. I know that there weren't any new consoles, and that's next year's E3 is when they're probably going to unveil it. And then it's probably going to come out in December, so gotta save money for that. Unfortunately. But focus on the games, not the stupid hardware. I don't want a fucking Microsoft smartphone or a fucking tablet. That's stupid. Focus on fucking games. You started strong with Halo, with the cinematic trailer and the gameplay, which looked really cool. And the focus that it may be the Didact. Not the original Didact, he died off. The Didact that was born of Starborn, I think that was his name. Remember, read the Halo, read the Halo Forerunner books if you don't understand. The first one's really good. The second one's focuses more on the humans in the Halo universe, Forerunner style. So yeah, this is starting to do a very long vlog video. So anything else to talk about? As you can notice, I watch the MLP stuff. I don't watch it every day. I don't make picks. I don't purchase anything. My background is a really badass pic that I found from someone that basically, it was a humanized version of one of them in a kick-ass position, like she was punching someone in the face or something. Or I may have changed that back to another game. Just games on my desktop, wherever news coming out. I'm still posting Diablo 3. Hopefully you guys are actually enjoying that. That's been an interesting game to get through. It's been kind of slow. It's been kind of cool. The cinematics are amazing as usual. I want Heart of the Swarm 2. Why? The story was fucking good in that. The characters were great and the gameplay worked. Except I'm fucking brutal. I will never beat that. I will never get past the stupid part with the trains. I'm pretty sure I can do most of the game. The end, I had tough time on that on hard. I would never. It would be very hard for me to go to those achievements where you don't use the pillar, or you don't use it more than like once. Fucking tough. That saved my ass so many times. Just pillar, everything dead. But yeah, there's not much to talk about. The Wii U, disappointing. I do watch, as I said, watch the MLP stuff. I watch the fourth one. The Friendship is fucking magic or shit. If you want a really funny one, watch a guy who's basically, he does commentaries on the episodes. And really, he's one of the people that are like, I'm not going to buy into the fandom, so I'm going to basically make as much fun of this show as I can. And they're actually pretty funny. And the bad thing is there's a lot of dislikes. I think they're good. I'm like, get a sense of humor. If you can't laugh at this shit, laugh at it. But it was the basic thing. One thing that I love about that fandom is the fucking art that they create. It is fucking amazing, some of the stuff that they made. It looks great. And you get the shit that creepy motherfuckers make. And that bad thing that it's like, you're all a bunch of fur fags that want to clop to horses. No, I don't. That's disgusting. Rule 34. Fuck you. Any of those rules. Fuck you. Disgusting. Stop over-sexualizing everything human society. What is humans? What are humans' obsession with over-sexualizing everything? I don't get it. Why? Why do you want to do this? It makes no sense. Oh, so the fanfics. I haven't read any of them, but I've listened to a couple. Listened to Cupcakes. That was an interesting one, because I do like the Rainbow Dash character. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. I'm kind of shy myself, so I guess I identify with that one. Rainbow, she's a badass, but she's also a trick, I guess you could say. Which is weird why most people rotate towards her. But getting into that. Also, one thing that if you're not a fan, but you want really good writing that connects you, and something that has a really good ending, read the My Little Dash. Period. It's really, really good. I admit it made me sad towards the end. I didn't cry, but I'm pretty sure it teared up my eyes. But this is the basis of only real men can fucking cry. That's like the same basic thing of, you got all these people that are like, this is such a franchise, you're watching a little girl's show. Have you ever watched cartoons? Do you watch Pixar? I watch Pixar. I love most of the Pixar movies. Up was great. Wall-E. Showed that for a movie, you don't need to have dialogue throughout the entire thing. You can have the first pretty much half of it just be no dialogue of one character and show that it works. Toy Story 3. How many of you saw Toy Story 3? How many of you is old? I'm 21. I saw Toy Story 3 when it came out. I saw it like a week after it came out. Why? I watched 1 and 2 when I was a kid. Nostalgia. I guess you could say that's one thing why people watch the show. I'm not the biggest into the show. Like, I've donated to the, too bad I think the Kickstarter ended for that. If anyone's watching at the 20-minute mark. Hopefully you are. If you are, I salute you. But there was a really good documentary with John Delancey. If you don't know, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. If you don't know, he played Q in Star Trek, The Next Generation, Voyager, and I don't know if he played in Deep Space Nine, but he played in the Star Trek. And he plays a character in that, in the, I think it was Season 2, Episode 1, 2, what was it? I don't know. He played a character exactly like him, and that's the thing that actually got me into it, because I loved Q. Who doesn't? He fucks with the entire crew. He's like, I'm going to put you on trial, because you're a violent species. Next, I'm going to tempt you with power. Next, I'm just going to completely show that you're a useless species, and I'm so superior to you. The basis thing where he's like, I just thrive. Q just thrives on creating chaos and misfortune. That other character does. He's called Discord, god of chaos in a sense. Kind of interesting is a combination creature. Also, I'm pretty sure they picked him up from mythology sense, because it sounds really familiar of a creature that there's plenty of gods of chaos and gods of evil, but he's not evil. He's more just, I want to fucking watch the world become chaotic. I don't want to watch it burn and kill everyone. But you could kind of say he's like the Joker in The Dark Knight, where that Joker's completely psychotic and wants to kill everyone. And this guy is more, I just want to have fun. But, yeah. This video has gone a lot longer than I thought it would be. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this, because I actually enjoyed making this vlog. If you have any gameplay related things, anything real world, no fucking politics, please. I don't want to discuss politics on this channel. This is gaming related. Anything in the gaming related sense. If you saw something on here and you're like, oh, the Kinect will never work, explain to me why it will never work and why it can't work. Why do you think the Vita's really good? Because I myself think it could be good. It could work. It's just too freaking expensive, and not enough people want it. 3DS had a good hype with The Legend of Zelda, but shaky start. Lowered its price to $170. That brought more people in. Then it started having good games. Star Fox thing. All the other games that have come out for it. I've been not really following them. One thing that looks really interesting on it is the new Paper Mario game. But I'm a big Paper Mario fan. Mario games have been, especially the new Super Mario Brothers. It's like, I know you're going retro back to the thing. It's kind of cool, but please don't make a second one. Why? You're just recycling the same game ideas. That's the one gripe that I guess I have with Nintendo, is they recycle the same stuff over and over again. And I guess you could say that for the same for every game, but I don't know. What was it? Really cool games here. I hate that games are console specific. I hate that you can't play against other people on other consoles. I know you could probably never play against console versus PC due to the PC's abilities that the console can, modding and all that shit. But it'd be really cool if you could play someone on an Xbox versus someone on a PlayStation on a game. And if you didn't have these stupid games where it's like, well, this game is Xbox exclusive, this game is Sony exclusive. I hate those games. I want cross-platform. Why? It allows more people to get into gaming. I know it's selfish, but I'm like, I have an Xbox. I can't afford a PlayStation 3. I'd like to pick one up. And I'd probably pick up that controller that works like an Xbox One, because I just can't get used to the 2 analog sticks at the bottom. It just feels weird. This feels good. This has been done before. This just feels like, look, the buttons are up here, and there's the, no, but yeah, like, Beyond looked good. Unfortunately, Heavy Rain was, to me, more a movie than a game. Really cool concept, not much gameplay, and I'm still baffled. It's like, this game would be perfect for a fucking Kinect? Why? The controls are simple. Why did you use it for the fucking move? It's get out of bed. No, 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 no. Kinect to be and that's the one thing. You look like an idiot most of the time when you're using the fucking Kinect by yourself. It's a good party fun thing, but other than that, it's but yeah. Let me stop talking before I get into more of a tangent, because this video is 25-minute long. Oh, very interesting. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any suggestions or anything that you may want me to do another one of these things, this is actually pretty fun. Anything looking into the psychology of gamers, I think is interesting. One quick thing. Oh, one thing I forgot is I can figure out one thing of why. So societies depend on men in our society are so dependent on masculinity. That's why they shy so away from anything that may be seen as girly, when in fact the color pink, like not many know this, color pink was a man's color. It's a boy's color. Why? One of the reasons was kind of they wash everything together, and if you had a red shirt, you had, like, let's say this is red, you had the red shirt, it would lead into everything else and make it pink. Pink was a boy's color because fire is red, fire is power, badassery. Then it changed to blue. I don't know where that came from, but it's that basic thing. Like, and you can see that famously with that MLP stuff. Is that so many people are so scared of losing their masculinity and all this bullshit. It's like, you're not a man. A real man, he's brave and courageous. He jumps into anything, and he doesn't care. It's like, well, you watch that show, you must be a faggot. Well, fuck you. I don't care what you think. How hard is it to do that? I know it's bullying and all this stuff, and I don't want to get political with that stuff, but I still have that video with bullies. Best thing to society. We still have those shitheads in. You have those shitheads in power, and that's the thing. But it's such that, like, obsession, and that the fact that every comment that I see on those is just derogatory terms, no intelligent response. It's like, did anyone teach you? Did you go to school? Did you get a good did you receive a good vocabulary? Come on, man. And this is the thing. Next time you're gonna post something on the internet, you should think about it before you fucking post it. Read it over. You sound like a bigoted idiot. Don't fucking post it. If it sounds like, well, I'm gonna post this thing to the person, and then I found out, oh, he's found down the street and he's gonna kick my ass, well, that should come up, and hopefully that deserves that. I'm gonna end the video right here at 28 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys.